Reagan, and today I thought I would film a video where I talked about the books I want to be turned into movies. Now, I've made a video like this in the past, maybe a couple times, but I feel like this is just a great topical video to pop out every once in a while because you're always reading new books and there's always new book to movie adaptations to talk about. So I picked out 5 books that I would absolutely love to see be made into films or TV shows. Just on my television screen, okay? The first one is Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson. This is a science fiction superhero-esque story. Essentially, the world has gone to crap and these people called epics have taken over. They've gotten superpowers, but instead of being like Superman and saving the world, they kind of take over the world, and our main character hunts these epics or these superheroes to try to make the world a better place. It's set in like an alternate Chicago. Basically, I feel like this would be such a cool superhero movie, like a total interesting twist on like the superhero movies. I honestly feel like it would be so cool. The dark and eerie atmosphere, all the cool crazy powers, the training, the combat. It would be awesome. And honestly, I felt like this book kind of read like a script. It was very entertaining, but to me, I just feel like it would just be better on screen versus actually in writing. So this is the first one. Or it could be a TV show. It could be anything. I just think they should make it. I just think they should do it. The next book I'm going to talk about is one that I'm pretty sure is going to be a thing. It is The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. When this book got released, it was announced that it was also picked up to be a movie produced and starred in by Emma Watson, which sounds amazing. I just want to reinforce that this book would be a great film. It follows a young girl coming into age at the age of 17 and she has to go back and reclaim her kingdom. It's very political. It has like magical elements and it has great, strong female characters, as well as having a very interesting like setting and timeline. It's technically set in the far future of our society, but it's a regressed society, so they hint to our current present, which is just so cool. I feel like this could be like a great show, like a Game of Thrones type thing. I think it would be better as a movie trilogy because the books aren't as long as Game of Thrones, but it should just be made, and please, Emma Watson, make it a thing. Next up, we have The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simons. When I was reading this book, I was Googling furiously to see if there was any rumors about an adaptation. There aren't, but maybe there are. Like, it's very like wishy-washy. I have no idea, but I feel like this would do so well. Like, this is a classic historical fiction romance full of angst, drama, action, adventure. It would be so entertaining. I think it would do so well. In fact, when I was doing that research, I saw some fan casts and a lot of people were saying Henry Cavill as the main male lead, which would be honestly so perfect. So perfect. But yes, this is just like, this would be such a good romance to turn into a film. There's that new movie called Brooklyn coming out this year that kind of makes me think of this in a way. I think Brooklyn's a lot less dramatic. But the point is, this would be such a great drama movie or a drama TV show on something. I would eat it up, and I'm pretty sure everyone else would too. I mean, just see how well freaking, just look how well Outlander's doing. I feel like this could be like another Outlander. I really think it could. I really do. Next up, we have another book that I'm pretty sure has been optioned as a movie but hasn't officially had like a set or a cast or a release date or something, and that is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I think this was picked up by Ridley Scott, but this is a futuristic science fiction video game novel following a main character who plays in this virtual reality along with like most of the world, and this virtual reality is kind of like a crazy MMORPG, but it has a lot of like 80s influences. I don't know. I feel like this would just be such a fun movie. It's an adventure quest novel. Our main character has to like navigate this MMORPG to achieve a prize at the end. And I just feel like this type of format would be so visually stunning to watch in a movie. This like video game future mixed with like 80s throwback, and then also just the nature of the story itself I just think suits really well to a movie. Like, this could be such an entertaining standalone film full of fun. Just straight up fun. And the last novel I'm going to talk about is Uprooted by Naomi Novak. This is a standalone fantasy novel following a young girl who gets picked to be a servant to her village's wizard. This particular wizard keeps her town safe from the forest that is very much alive and kind of like consumes things and people. She becomes a servant and kind of her destiny in life changes from there. This particular novel I feel like would be a great movie because it has so much atmosphere in the book. Just like the forest itself and the magic is so interesting and intricate and like alive that I feel like it would translate very well to the screen. I honestly feel like there's a host of directors who could take such an atmospheric novel and make it super successful. This could even be like an animated movie. I'm just saying, it would be so good. I just want someone to deal with it and make it a thing for me. Thank you. Alrighty guys, that is my top 5 books I most want to be made into movies currently. Let me know down below some books you've read that you would love to be seen in movie form. Anyway, I will see you guys soon with another video soon. Goodbye!